just like that. That's insane.
All right, life hack on number 2.
It's just dumb bright.
100%, absolutely worth it.
Well, today we're gonna do upgrades on the 2024 Sierra. We're gonna replace the ugly halogen reverse light bulbs that come on these $50,000, $60,000 trucks and make this a super bright, high-powered LED reverse light bulb. And then in addition, super bonus, we're gonna do the halogen license plate light bulbs, so that way you don't have a really high-powered white LED up there and a really dull halogen light down there. If you remember, the OG subscribers, we did this about 2 years ago to the 2021 Sierra. Huge difference, but now we have the 2024 Sierra. This time, these LED bulbs that we're installing this time is a different brand, should be higher power, and then we're also doing the license plate light bulbs that we didn't do last time, so it's really gonna pull it together, make the whole back end of the truck look really sharp, especially at night. Start off, I'm just gonna show you what the backup lights on this truck looks like to start. Get this get started up. I mean, it's daytime. You can barely see that the reverse lights are on. I mean, you can. Here's one in the shadows, but it's really dull. And for a $50,000, $60,000 truck, it's just really not appropriate. It just doesn't look like that. And then the license plate light bulbs are they're basically non-existent. The two products that we're working with, Lazfit, we have the reverse light bulbs. These things are huge. And then we have the smaller LED license plate light bulbs. Now this is super easy. You really only need to take off 2 screws, and then the ones at the bottom just need your hands, I'm pretty sure. So to start, we're doing the reverse light bulbs. They're gonna be a direct plug and play into the back of this truck. Now if you wanna save on these LEDs, I've got an affiliate link down below and then pasted at the bottom of the video right now. You have a discount coupon code. That code is going to do 2 things. It's going to save you money on the product itself, and then in addition, it's also going to help the channel out because I do get a small commission from that. Even better products, better pizza, Papa John's. It's a T15 Torx. I was going to say 6, it's T15. So T15 Torx, right in there. That's all you need. Screwdriver, you don't need a socket, you don't need anything like that. Let's get you a close-up so you can see what we're doing. It's super exciting to actually be able to do something like this a second time with another truck on the same channel, but even better the second time around. It's pretty exciting to think that this channel's been going for over 2 years, and the growth that we've had, it's just fun. At this point, it's just fun. Make it fast and easy. So you have these 2 bolts undone. It's gonna seem strange, but you're just gonna pull the taillight out. Again, it's gonna pop. Just like that. Now you're gonna see something. Let me grab the phone here and I'll show you, because this is gonna be different for other people. So unfortunately, this upgrade is gonna work on the Elevation, the work truck model, the SLE. The SLTs I think already come with LED lights. So the lower end trims can do this upgrade, and you're gonna know, because when you take your taillight out, these are either gonna be sealed housings or you're gonna have bulbs. For one, if you turn on your reverse lights and they're halogen and yellow, you're gonna know. But if they're already LED, this is going to be a sealed system, and you're not gonna have all these wires like this. You're gonna have a single plug-in, and these are sealed shut. So you're gonna be able to do this for, it even says right here, GMC base tail lamp. This is the one you can do the upgrade on. You cannot do it on the AT4s, the AT4Xs. We can cover that in a future video, but this bulb upgrade is going to be for the lower end trims, because you can actually replace the individual bulb. And coming around from the side, this very bottom one is what you're going to be going for. It's going to be as simple as, let me have it focus. You're going to twist it. I'm holding the whole thing with 2 fingers, so bear with me. Pop it out, and there's your bulb. I'm going to have to put this down, but you pull it out and pull that bulb out and swap it out. So I'll put this back on the tripod here. Take your bulbs. Let's come around the sides. Be a little tight because everything's gonna be plugged in. You can unplug everything, but that's more hassle than it's worth. So pop this out, get access to your bulb, pull out your bulb. That was my first attempt pulling it out. And then you're gonna take this and just plug it right back in. But it is a little bit tight in here. There we go. Now maybe before you put the whole thing back together, just gonna go ahead and test it and see if it turns on, and there it is, it works. Okay, go ahead and turn that back off before you start manipulating with it, you know, safety first. And then this is a longer bulb, so you gotta wedge it back in there, and there you go. I have to mess with it for just a smidgen of a second. There we go. Don't feel it weird. You can, it's like a quarter, maybe a quarter turn, and that's in there tight. And now let's go ahead and pop this back together. And you'll know you have this back in far enough in if you're a little concerned that it didn't click the same way when you pulled it out. Just make sure the screw bolts line up, and if those things are going in, that means it's lined up and it's being held in place. If they're not lined up, then you need to push the pusher. You shouldn't have to pull it. You should just have to push it in a little bit further, just line it up better. So it's really just tighten these back down. It just took longer for me to show you how to do it than it took to actually do it. So let's get a first little preview now that that is done. Let's unlock it again. Boom, wow. Look, geez, look at that. That's wild. That's not even that's actually insanely bright. It's actually, it's almost hard to look at in the daytime. So this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be super, super cool. That's insane. All right. I'll give you a little fast forward. We'll do the second one, and then we'll get down to the reverse lights, or the license plate lights. So we'll speed through this part. So I actually haven't done the license plate lights on either truck before, so this is gonna be a learning experience for us both. But we're gonna knock this out quick, and then we're gonna figure it out, and we'll be golden here. It is a little tight, and I actually was doing it wrong the first time, so it's gonna be a little hard to show like the full process. So you're under your truck, spare tires right there in the middle, trailer hitches here, your license plate bulb is right up at the corner of the bumper. So just come on down underneath here. You're gonna see this right here. Now this one's undone. I just swapped the bulb out because it did take me a second. It's a little tight, so if I get my other hand in here, you actually can't see it. But this is going to come out the exact same way as you do your reverse lights. So when this is kind of the reverse, but there's no clips you have to undo. This is just, I'll just have to explain it. This right here, all you have to do is quarter turn. This whole thing twists and it pops out. You don't undo this bracket or this clip or anything. The whole thing is just like your reverse lights. You kind of only get a couple of fingers in there, but you twist it, it pops straight out. Not a lot of pressure needed. And it comes right out, and that's it. That's the best way I can explain it, because if I put my other hand in here, but that's all the space that's in there. All right, we're gonna do a quick test. All right, so we have the factory right here. That is, it's gonna be so bright. It's gonna be so bright with this. I mean, it is blaringly bright outside, and it is shining through. And you can't even tell that the factory one is on. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out the second one. So altogether, I think we're probably at like maybe 8 minutes. If you just went straight through it, boom, 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 8 minutes maybe. Tops, this video might be about that long, or a little longer just because I'm trying to explain it. But we're gonna get you some awesome shots this evening and show you how bright these are. All right, life hack on number 2. I didn't realize I was over here trying to reach my hands underneath. Your hands can fit over the top. Guys, I did this such the hard way. You can get 2 hands up here, one from the top and one from the bottom. Don't stress yourself. You can get your hand up here. That's way easier. All right, stick around for the night shot, but we're gonna do a quick preview now that it's all installed. Boom. Oh my goodness, look how bright this is. It is still, it's just dumb bright, and these things are shining. Okay, well, cool. Stick around. 14, 4, 3, 2, I don't know, 3, 2, 1, nighttime. Here's the nighttime. I don't think needs a lot of explanation. It's brighter than daylight, and the license plate lights are absolutely insane with how bright they are. It's even with the house light turning on. It is more than bright. 100%, absolutely worth it. Super deal. Again, discount code at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you check it out. Lazfit lighting. Send us these to check out, and I definitely think these are brighter than the Diode Dynamics lights that we had in the 2021. There's really just no competition. and the license plate lights just bring it all together, and it looks better that it's all matching. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you have any questions that I didn't hit on, hit the comment section as well, let me know. And then just for reference, well, light turned on. Now you can't tell. But anyways, catch you on the next one. Peace.